again, it's Louise, and I just wanted to continue my little video series about Solution Focused Hypnotherapy. So in part 1, I talked about the intellectual brain and the primitive brain, and I wanted to just explain a little bit more about the primitive brain. So our ancestors, the caveman, they had that one primitive brain, and often when they were out hunting and gathering, they had to be on high alert. It was a very dangerous place, and they always had to keep an eye out. They weren't far from their panic button. Now, 3 responses that we have from our primitive brain is anxiety, depression, and anger. Now, I want you to think back to our caveman, and if there was snow, ice, or danger all around and they couldn't leave the cave to go out and hunt, they would stay in and go into hibernation mode and just wait until the situation had changed. They would depress their bodily functions to conserve energy, and we would recognise those reactions nowadays as part of the symptomology of depression. Now, when they were able to go out to hunt, they had to be constantly vigilant, looking out for wild animals who could attack. If there was a rustle in the bushes, they'd be off like a shot. They'd be hot and sweaty, heart beating quickly, stomach churning. Now, these days, we would recognise those reactions as anxiety, or if extreme, a panic attack. Now, if they did come face to face with that polar bear, they may want to fight. They may make themselves big, strong and loud to scare or fight off that polar bear. And that happens when anger takes place. So those are our 3 emotions of the primitive brain. And if we spend a lot of time in our primitive brain, it's that fight, flight, freeze area. Our anxiety increases, there's a risk of depression, and that's where anger happens as well. So in solution-focused hypnotherapy, we talk about the importance of being in that intellectual brain. When we're in the primitive brain, we react emotionally. But when we're in the intellectual brain, we're more sensible and logical. Now, as part of solution-focused hypnotherapy, trance is a really big part of our sessions. It's a deep form of relaxation, and when our client is in trance, they're able to access their subconscious mind. And this is where we hold all our resources. It's like a big computer database. And when we access our subconscious mind, we can actually make much better decisions. We can draw on all our experience, our knowledge. And by being in that part of the brain, we can make things, we can live better. So thanks for watching part 2. And in part 3, I'll explain a little bit more. Thanks for watching.